Do you prefer to use baiting or chumming to attract sharks?
Great question. So yeah, there's two differences. So it's the main difference is like baiting is kind of like all of it, but it's feeding and chumming. There's like two separate things.
Okay.
So back when I was 19, back when I was like younger, I was crazy. Like again, just think like nothing can happen to me. You feel invincible back then. And honestly, it's a miracle that I'm still here from the stuff I used to do back then with the sharks. And I used to hand feed them and do all these crazy things with them. And yeah, it's a miracle that I just haven't had like a leg mauled off or a hand mauled off. But
Okay.
the sharks really aren't gonna do that unless you're the one pulling them in and doing it and putting them in the pocket and putting bait in front of them and wrestling with them and stuff.
Okay.
And that's so fun. At the end of the day, like
What's fun?
doing that is so
You
fun.
you wrestle with the sharks.
Well, I used to. I used
Okay,
to.
you say.
And so the thing is, when you're doing that, that's the thing is you walk away from that situation and you feel like, damn, like, and this is not how I feel now, but
Yeah.
you walk away from that situation, you feel like, oh damn, like I'm the man that was so sick. Everybody saw
Superhero,
that, and
for sure.
and it boosts your ego up. But that's the thing is the more I did it, the more I started asking myself the question of like, why am I doing this? And then also I started realizing some of the more negative effects it would have with both the fact that by doing that, you're putting the clients, at risk just by turning the sharks up. You're putting yourself at risk and you're putting the sharks in a position where they're learning to, take food and stuff. And a lot of sharks, they don't really learn that, but there are some sharks that will over time learn like, oh, okay, human, they're going to hand feed me this and that. Some sharks do, some sharks don't. And so I started realizing all that. And so I started doing it less and less when I was with that other company.
Okay.
And I just thought it was kind of like, it got to the point where a lot of people were kind of monkey see, monkey do in the shark industry, trying to one up each other with like hand feeding and doing all these crazy tricks. And I was like, that's just not it for me. Like, I'd rather just see the sharks like for what they are.
Okay.
And really the only way that you can consistently see sharks, but also minimize fully, that negative effect and putting, all those things I said out there is just chumming, which is like a finely ground fish chum that is just like kind of flowing. So that's what I do now. And when that happens, the sharks aren't really eating and they're not really wanting to engage with you.